Hakeem Olajuwon, often hailed as one of the greatest basketball players ever, remains a towering figure both on and off the court. As of today, his net worth is estimated to be around $300 million, a fortune amassed not only from his extraordinary NBA career, but also through smart real estate investments and business ventures. Known as the Dream, Olajuwon revolutionized the center position with his unmatched footwork, defense, and offensive prowess, earning 2 NBA championships, MVP honors, and a permanent spot in the Basketball Hall of Fame. But Hakeem's story is more than just basketball. It's about faith, family, perseverance, and smart choices. Early life. Roots in Lagos, Nigeria. Hakeem Abdul Olajuwon was born on January 23, 1963, in Lagos, Nigeria, the third of 8 children in a hardworking family. His parents, Salim and Abike Olajuwon, ran a successful cement business, which helped provide for the large family. Life in Lagos was busy, but grounded in strong family values: discipline, education, and respect. Growing up, Hakeem wasn't immediately destined for basketball. Instead, like many Nigerian kids, he was passionate about soccer, excelling as a goalkeeper. His athleticism and quick reflexes caught attention on the soccer field, skills that would later translate beautifully to basketball. He attended Muslim Teachers College in Lagos, where he initially focused on soccer and handball, playing as a goalkeeper. It wasn't until Hakeem was 15 years old that he was introduced to basketball, and the game instantly captured his heart. Towering above most peers at an early age, his agility and footwork made him a natural. At this point, no one could have predicted the legend he would become. Personal life, faith, family, and beyond. Basketball, family, and marriage. In 1996, Hakeem married Dalia Asafi, and together they have 2 daughters, Rahma and Aisha. From a previous relationship with Lita Spencer, he also has a daughter named Abisola Olajuwon, who followed her father's athletic footsteps by playing basketball, including representing the West in the McDonald's All-American game and later competing in the WNBA. Despite the demands of professional sports, Hakeem has always prioritized family. He's known for his close-knit bond with his children and is a devoted father who encourages them to balance their ambitions with strong values. Hakeem's faith is central to who he is. Raised a Muslim, he practices Islam devoutly and even adjusted the spelling of his first name from Akeem to Hakeem in 1991 to reflect the authentic Arabic pronunciation, embracing his heritage fully. His commitment to Islam extended into his playing days. Famously, Hakeem observed Ramadan fasting even during NBA seasons, demonstrating incredible discipline by playing intense games while abstaining from food and drink during daylight hours. His spiritual journey remains a vital part of his identity, influencing his life choices and how he carries himself in the public eye. Business ventures and philanthropy. After retiring from basketball, Olajuwon didn't rest on his laurels. He channeled his focus into real estate, becoming a savvy investor and developer, particularly in Houston, Texas. His real estate portfolio spans commercial properties, apartment complexes, and residential developments, all approached with a principle of debt-free investment reflecting Islamic financial ethics. Olajuwon is also active philanthropically, supporting youth programs, scholarships, and Muslim community centers. His faith-driven approach to business and charity has helped him maintain a balanced and respected presence well beyond the hardwood floors. Professional career: the rise and reign of the dream, NBA draft, and early years. Selected as the first overall pick in the iconic 1984 NBA draft by the Houston Rockets, Hakeem Olajuwon entered a league brimming with talent. Alongside other legends like Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, and John Stockton, Olajuwon was immediately seen as a franchise-changing player. Early in his career, he paired with fellow big man Ralph Sampson to form the Rockets' famous Twin Towers. Together, they propelled Houston to the 1986 NBA Finals, though they fell to the Boston Celtics in a hard-fought series. Despite the loss, Olajuwon's potential was undeniable. A dominant center with smooth agility and defensive mastery. Career: highlights and stats over 18 seasons, 1984-2002, mostly with Houston and a final stint with the Toronto Raptors. Olajuwon built an incredible legacy. 946 points, 21.8 points per game, 1,747 rebounds, 11.1 rebounds per game, and 3,030 blocks, 3.1 blocks per game. His honors are equally staggering. Ex-NBA champion, 1994-1995, 2x NBA Finals MVP, NBA Most Valuable Player, MVP in 1994, 12x NBA All-Star, and 2x NBA Defensive Player of the Year. Notably, Hakeem remains the only player in NBA history to record more than 200 blocks and 200 steals in the same season, showcasing his rare blend of defensive skills. The Dream Shake Hakeem's signature move, the Dream Shake, became legendary. A mesmerizing sequence of fakes, spins, and footwork that left defenders off balance and helpless. It wasn't just power that defined him. It was his ballet-like grace in the post, redefining what a big man could do on offense. His defense was equally masterful. With lightning-quick hands and incredible timing, Olajuwon was a nightmare for opponents, dominating the paint and anchoring Houston's defense for over a decade. College career: the Houston Cougars and Final Four, fame before NBA superstardom. Olajuwon's journey took root at the University of Houston, 1981-1984. Under coach Guy Lewis, Hakeem became the centerpiece of the Cougars' powerhouse teams. Houston made 3 consecutive Final Four appearances, including the legendary 1983 team known as Phi Slama Jama for their high-flying dunks and dynamic play. Although they lost the 1983 NCAA championship to North Carolina State in a dramatic upset, Olajuwon's performances earned him the Most Outstanding Player award for the tournament. The next year, Houston reached the championship game again but fell to Georgetown. These experiences forged Hakeem's competitive spirit and prepared him for NBA greatness. House, tour, and car collection, life off the court, Houston real estate. Hakeem Olajuwon's love for Houston extends beyond basketball. Post-retirement, he invested heavily in the city's real estate market, owning a portfolio worth tens of millions. Among his most notable properties is the former Federal Reserve Bank building, which he converted into a mosque, blending his faith and community service. He has developed residential neighborhoods, commercial spaces, and maintains a philosophy of sustainable debt-free growth in his investments. Car collection: Olajuwon's car collection. while modest compared to some athletes, reflects refined taste. His preferred rides include a Cadillac Escalade ESV, perfect for family and city cruising, and a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, an icon of luxury and performance. Rather than flashy displays, Olajuwon favors vehicles that combine comfort, reliability, and understated elegance, much like his personality off the court. As of now, Hakeem Olajuwon is alive and thriving. There are no reports of illness or health concerns. He remains active in mentoring young players, philanthropic work, and managing his business ventures. His health and longevity are a testament to his disciplined lifestyle, balanced diet, and deep spiritual practices. Hakeem Olajuwon's story is a remarkable journey from the streets of Lagos to NBA superstardom and beyond. He broke barriers, shattered records, and showed the world the power of hard work, faith, and grace under pressure. More than just a basketball icon, Hakeem is a devoted family man, a pillar in his community, and a savvy businessman. His legacy continues to inspire millions, on the court, in business, and in life. From the Dream Shake to his mosque in Houston, Hakeem Olajuwon remains a true legend, a man who turned his dreams into reality and redefined what greatness looks like.